You've secured the seed funding, assembled a brilliant tech team, and the vision is crystal clear in your mind. The market feels ripe for disruption, and you're ready to build. But a quiet, critical question lingers for every savvy founder and investor. How do you prove this product will succeed before you spend 80% of your runway on development? The answer, increasingly, is not just in a disruptive idea or a talented CTO. It's in a disciplined, evidence-based UX, user experience design process. For modern founders, UX has evolved from a nice-to-have polish to the core strategic tool for de-risking your idea and securing investment. The investor's dilemma: betting on vision versus evidence. Investors are inundated with pitches built on passion and projections. What cuts through the noise is tangible evidence of market demand and user validation. They aren't just investing in your code, they're investing in your product's adoption and growth potential. A slick pitch deck tells a story. A functional prototype, validated user research, and a clear usability map prove the story is true. This shift from narrative to evidence is where strategic UX design becomes your most powerful ally in the fundraising room. The UX Validation Framework: building your evidence portfolio. Think of UX validation as the architectural survey and permits for your digital house. It answers the "why build here" and "will people live here" questions before the first foundation is poured. 1. User research: discovering the why behind the what. This is where assumptions are tested. Techniques like in-depth user interviews, demographic surveys, and competitor UX audits move you from "I think users want X" to "we have verified data that our target segment struggles with Y, and our solution addresses these 5 specific pain points." Investment impact. This data transforms your market size slide from a generic number to a targeted analysis of reachable, validated users with a known problem. 2. Prototyping and usability testing: pressure testing the concept. A clickable prototype is your idea's first dress rehearsal. Putting it in front of real target users reveals where they get confused or frustrated, which features they value most, and which they ignore, if the core user flow actually works. Investment impact. You don't just show what you'll build, you show evidence that it works. You can present quotes from users, success rate metrics from tests, and a refined plan that is already iterated based on feedback. This demonstrates lean, efficient use of capital. 3. Information architecture and journey mapping: proving scalability. Investors need to see that your V1.0 has a logical path to V2.0. Mapping the complete user journey and product architecture shows you've thought beyond the launch. It answers, how will new features integrate? Is the foundation scalable? Investment impact. It showcases strategic foresight. You're not building a feature, you're building a platform for growth, which significantly increases your valuation. The deliverables that win checks: your UX-fueled pitch assets. When you walk into the pitch room, your UX work provides concrete assets that others lack. The validated problem statement: move from "mobile banking is clunky" to "we observed 15 freelance professionals waste an average of 2.5 hours per week manually reconciling payments across 3 apps, citing frustration and lost income." The evidence-based prototype: a live, clickable demo that has already been tested and improved. You're not asking for faith, you're demonstrating a solution that has already passed its first exam. User-centric metrics and KPIs. You define success not by lines of code, but by user engagement metrics you're already tracking in tests. For example, task completion rate, time on task reduction. This shows you know how to measure real growth. A clear roadmap prioritized by value. Your feature list is no longer a guess. It's a backlog prioritized by user impact and business value, derived from research. This proves you will use the investment efficiently. The bottom line: UX as your risk mitigation engine. For a founder, time is runway, and runway is survival. For an investor, risk is the primary enemy. A robust UX process directly attacks this risk by systematically replacing assumptions with evidence. It answers the 3 questions every smart investor is asking. Product market fit risk. Do people actually want this? Answered by user research and testing. Execution risk. Can this team build the right thing? Answered by prototypes and a validated design blueprint. Scalability risk. Is this built for growth? Answered by journey maps and scalable design systems. Start validating. Visit BruPace Digital.Africa.